So good day everyone. We are from BSHM 2B. And this is our multimedia lecture for the subject Gender and Society. So I am Divine Grace Rivera together with Miss Riclin Tenorio and Miss Consurgen Ruiz. So today, we will discuss the chapter 11 that talks about Western women's movement. So this refers to the organized struggle of women in Europe and North America to fight gender inequality and demand equal rights in society. So by the end of this presentation, we aim to explain the Western women's movement, identify its key concepts and major events, and apply its relevance to the current issues in the Philippines. So our discussion will cover the historical waves of feminism, important ideas and achievements, and finally, its application in our local context. So now, to understand this better, let us begin with the historical development of the movement.
The Western women's movement developed in three major waves. The first wave during the 80s to early 90s focused on legal rights, especially women's suffrage or the right to vote. The second wave from the 1960s to 1980s expanded and focused to workplace equality, reproductive rights, and challenging traditional gender roles. Third wave from the 90s onwards emphasized diversity and intersectionality, recognizing that women experience discrimination differently depending on the race, class, and sexuality. Two important concepts in these movements are feminism, which advocates for gender equality, and intersectionality, which explain overlapping forms of discrimination. Some important events include the Seneca Falls Convention in 1848, women's suffrage movement, and feminist activities during the 1960s. The movement successfully achieved voting rights and workplace forms. However, it's also criticized because early feminisms mainly represented with middle class women are lacked inclusivity. Now that we understand its history and the impact, let us see how its movement relates to the Philippines context.
In the Philippines, gender inequality remains visible through issues such as wage gap, online harassment, and reproductive health debates. While Western feminism influenced global movements, Philippine feminism developed within our own culture and historical context. Therefore, gender equality efforts must be localized and culturally sensitive. To address these issues, we can strengthen gender education, support policies that protect women's rights, promote inclusive feminism, and use social media responsibly to raise awareness. In conclusion, the Western women's movements played a major role in shaping modern feminism. However, equality remains an ongoing struggles that requires inclusive and context-based solutions.